In the early 2000s, a woman named Sharon Terabasi won over $10 million in the lottery. She bought the big house, all the designer bags, all the cars, and all the luxurious things you could ever think of. She lived the exact life that social media wants us to want. Fast forward years later, she's back on the bus, working a part-time job and living in a rented house. All that $10 million is gone. How does that happen? School teaches us how to earn the paycheck, but they don't teach us how to keep it. They want you to be a good worker who spends money to look rich, while the people that actually own the word are the ones that are quiet. In today's video, I will show you the invisible trap that school and society got you in and how to get out of it. First thing first, they always taught you that money is just value. And I get it. If you are trading your time for money, your hard-worked money, you would like to see it on things that you would actually experience and feel rich and feel that, we actually made it, that you actually put in so much time to make that income and to make that paycheck. And they always teach you that money is very valuable, that you need to always hold into it and actually always be attached to it. But the truth is, money is just an energy. No, I'm not trying to say just sit around and manifest money come into you and come into your bank account, because it's not happening. With you thinking that you're not worthy of it, with you thinking that you can only work a job for you to make a living, it is not happening. Society and school brainwash you to think that you can only make money, become rich, and have a wealthy life by working a job, by having multiple degrees, by having debt, and by having so many things that truly is not the truth. I want you to brainwash your brain and break that belief that you don't need to work so hard for you to make money where you're making your boss richer. You can put in the exact same work ethic towards your career, doing what you enjoy to build the life that you truly desire. I want you to have a pen and a paper around you right now and write it down. I do not need to work a job for me to make a living. And if you already work a job, it's okay. You can use it to fund your freedom. But school wants you to attach that belief to your life that you can only make it out of life if you only went in the path that they introduce you to. And I want you to remember this. You can always get money back, but you can never get time back. That 40 years working for somebody else, you cannot get it back. But that $10,000, $20,000 that you spent on either mentorship but didn't work out, a business but didn't work out, and whatever it is, you can always get it back. Because money is an energy, but time is the most expensive thing that money can never buy. 2, the consumption trap. Look around. Everything is designed for you to become a consumer. I'm talking social media, TV shows, getting you entertained, and always consuming and making it as normal thing to do every single day. So I don't blame people who work 40 hours a week and then get that money and spend it on things that makes them look rich for 5 minutes. And just impress people that are broke. People that they don't even like. And I'm telling you, if you spend your money just to look rich, you're actually a prisoner. It's a cage that you've put yourself into. In a world where it's so normal to be a consumer of anything that we have in our life, I want you to think like a creator. When you get into social media, when you get into your app, whatever it is, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, how can I be a creator? How can I start creating these videos that I consume every single day? If you're watching TV shows and Netflix every single day, how can I benefit by being a creator? I want you to think like the person who truly creates the wealth and not just copy and paste what everybody else is doing. And by the way, that is one of the first steps to actually become that person who's gonna break the generational curse on their family. You do not break the generational curse. You do not break the generational curse by buying a house and then going back to being broke in 5 years because you were trying to spend to look rich and not actually building the wealth. You break the generational curse by healing their relationship with money and truly building that mindset of becoming a creator and becoming someone who truly brings value to the world and not just consume other people's drama and live a living out of it. Three, and the most important, is the real rat race. The real rat race is not your job. It's not the 9 to 5 that everybody is speaking about. It's your fear. It's the fear of not being able to say no to your boss because you won't be able to get paid at the end of the month because you still have a credit card bill that you need to pay at the end of the month. That's the true rat race. It's not having options. It's not having control over your life. It's not having freedom and not having the ability to say no whenever you want. And that's not a life. It's a race that have no finish line. You can constantly shrinking yourself, not saying no, and just settling and just saying okay, just to get paid at the end of the month. But until when? Because your daughter in the future, your future family in the future will have the exact same experience. And it depends. Are you going to teach them to say no to their boss for things that they don't want to do? Or are they going to settle, say yes, because they do need to have that paycheck at the end of the month? Fear is the real rat race. The people that build the wealth, the people that are the most richest, wealthiest in the world are the ones who build even though they are scared, are the ones who build even though they have fear, they are nervous, they don't know how are they gonna do it, but they do it regardless and they figure it out within the way because they feel scared and they jump regardless. That's the difference between the 1%er and the 99% of people all over the world. That's the difference between being an average and being a non-average in this world. It's that fear that you feel, it's that nervous system before you do something very different from the world, very different from what the society and the school teaches you. That nervous system, that once you jump into it and you just do it and you stay consistent on it and you take a decision to keep on going no matter what, is what's gonna separate you from the rest. And look, if you're new here and you never heard of, look, after helping so many people all over the world in the last few years, quitting their job, making a full-time income, scale their business to 10K, 20K, 25K to 50K per a month, it did not happen by luck, even for myself. I started as an economics student, literally having no bank account, seeing my family always struggling financially. But I knew that I did not want to keep that curse ongoing. So I took that one decision to learn financial literacy, to learn high income skills, and to learn direct sales where I'm going to build the cash flow and also reinvest it into where I'm making my money work for me instead of me consistently working for it. With that one decision, not only that I've been able to build the life that I truly want, but I also helped other people do the exact same. And it all happened because I stopped being a consumer and I started becoming an owner of my time and a creator that brings value to the world. With that being said, if there is anything to end this video with, is one question. What is something that you can do today that is so uncomfortable, that you're so scared to do, you have so much fear towards doing it, but you can do it regardless because you know you will grow the most out of it? If that one thing popped up in your head right now, go ahead and do it. And drop in the comments what more topics that you want to see more of in this channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one.